Okay.
I think that should work, Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, awesome. Thank you.
What did you just say, Ryan? Can I have that again? That was good.
Oh, yeah. The solution is we send in the next party. The one
No,
that
Something about me being gracious. Something about.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Graciously sent in the next.
No. Something about owning all the ones. Something like that. No?
Oh, yes, that is very gracious of you to take all the ones that will be rolled, regardless of who is rolling the dice.
Oh, I see. So even if a one shows up from your dice roll, I'm supposed to claim it and drop it
It's
on.
a crit fail on.
Okay.
Oh, they lose an action.
Okay. Well, getting to that, I felt bad. I did feel bad. Like, I don't care if you guys are dying, but I felt bad that I had screwed up the adventure and we had to do so much retconning last time, which is janky as hell for a listening, let alone a video audience. So I do apologize, but we're back on top, and I will remind the audience and you guys of a couple things. First of all, this giant skull with laser beams is very remnant of certain traps, aka dispellable, religible, and dirigible or whatever, that you've run in the past, and maybe you could have a go. Secondly, Muros' actual body is being taken up a mountain. So we know Ryan's going to survive because his mom will resurrect him just to find out who got him killed so she can come down the mountain and kill Al herself.
Well, actual body is a debatable term now at this point.
Just throw yourself onto the pyre there, Muros, and Muros will...
Assuming Muros is alive as a halfling, I would assume... And you have to be willing. So I guess, at best... You would get a choice. Body,
I'm going to go evil, and I'm going to go undead, and I'm going to kill everything.
Well, at best, you would suddenly get like this, bing, and then you'd get to make a choice. At worst, the resurrection would just fail, I would think.
Oh, we'll see. Sounds if he dies in this, though he's actually killing. He's doing his job. He's killing things. I was talking to someone today, and they're on about a manicure, and it suddenly... Lobrak's toenail clippings that he took from you guys. That's a whole bunch of DNA. Whatever happened to those? We could shake it, make a brand new party. There's the fact that Lobrak will abandon you at a certain amount of hit points. It's just what he does. I mean, he abandoned the party just to join you guys. So his logic would dictate, that moment of weakness where during the mine he saved the cleric. I think still that might have been a selfish act. So.
I mean, save the cleric, save yourself, right?
The previous party, I didn't abandon them. They abandoned me. One went just running off into the jungle, and the other was just hanging with the elves.
Okay.
It's amazing how that end of the story is what we're supposed to believe. They all left me. Honestly.
Yeah, and they were never heard from again.
Until they were heard from again.
Joe's like, I'll play the cleric because they'll bust their asses to save me, and I'll be immortal, right? That's some solid.
How well has that worked?
So,
all right. I'm going to leave the room and let you guys strategize. Give you this chance because you don't talk much during chat. I'll give you this chance to strategize.
I swear my headphones are off.
Have at it. Make that
I am totally not taking notes.
I believe him. I believe it was also I believe he has an errand he needs to run right now.
Yes. More in like.
But I'll take it. So, okay. So Muros is first, Lobrak, and then me. My intent was to pick up Albrecht and take him out because Albrecht said he had a healing potion. So I was going to take him out and heal him outside of the room, which would take him out of another round of attacks. That doesn't say Vicar Niles. He's at dying 2. He can only take one more hit of damage because then he becomes dying 3. If he gets to dying 4, he's dead. Yeah. So that leaves the other 2 of you to do something with your attacks to sort of fuck shit up. Lobrak, can you get the gems out of the dragon yet in one round?
It's a medium to high, what
if we just evac?
It's going to be difficult. I mean,
what if we just evac and shut the damn door?
There is that. The question is like, how many of us can evac? Like,
I think we all can because we all go in a big block right now.
Yes.
Neuros picks up Vicar Niles, take him out of the room. You've got 1,000 steps of movement.
right. So if I could,
Can you fit through the door?
here's no. I know that's gonna have to unhappen, which is fine. But what if I grab, let's say, Niles' body, and then I whirling throw him through the door, and then I myself run through the door, as a free action, stop concentrating on being a huge frog, and come running through the door as a gnome going, right after we see the body of our human cleric going,
Question,
yes,
Ryan.
yeah,
For your gnome ability, your teleportation ability,
yes,
how many times per day?
unlimited.
Then you can do that instead of
Yeah.
shrinking down.
Yeah.
No, instead of shrinking down, you can teleport.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Okay.
Just something.
But is
I'm
it
to put
line
in
of
there.
sight?
throw
Is it
you,
line
but
of
my
sight?
tongue is still attached to you, and then I just go through my
Yep.
tongue.
All right.
On the-
He's back. He's back. No,
Oh.
he's back.
Okay, the one other thing I would say is if we're wanting to keep this going, whirling throw me up to the trap.
Yep.
That gives me extra actions.
Good
They're
choice.
like, you have a choice to make. Baldur's Gate 3 exists.
Well, okay, no.
This is awesome. Just
If
an FYI.
you
Yeah,
delay,
if I delay, so
no, this
convince
doesn't quite work.
Muros to delay, my friend.
yeah, I know. Well, because my thought is,
Yeah?
if you and I both delay until after Glug Glug drags Albrecht out the room. He stands in the doorway, like on the inside. Then you life shift through both of them to the other side, and then grab Niles and yank him through with your 20 some odd foot reach.
Yeah.
Oh no, that would be multiple actions. Fuck, I don't know. This one's up to you. Either you throw me or you throw him, and we retreat. I'm good either way.
I love Gibson's bemused giggle. You guys lay out the facts, and he's like, "Tee-hee, that's not gonna work."
I mean, nothing's going to work. That's
Nothing. Yeah, nothing is going to work. Dude.
No,
Well-
the idea has several ideas on the post, so you have to try to figure out which idea are we going with.
No plan survives first
reset-
contact with the
we
enemy.
just reset your hero points, so I can't give you hero points, but I might be able to give you something better. Something even better than a hero point. But before we get to that, I'm looking at the large dragon's turn, after which comes the actual trap. Do you guys remember the last thing to happen at the end of last week? Last
You said
episode?
something like "save me or rescue me."
the dragon
a
itself was asked to be
hero.
rescued. Or asked
Yes.
to be
Yes.
rescued.
And then it was like, we'll see you next time. And then it's the trap's turn. And taking a pot shot, closest one eye beam shoots at Lobrak, and with a critical miss,
Shoot his other eye.
nope,
Yes.
will not fire next round. Actually, because it's a trap with multiple shots, I'll just say the other eye does not fire this round. And we go to round 3. What happened? Round 3 is where you guys were like mopping up and finishing in the last couple rooms, not mopping
In
up your
another
friends.
universe, that is happening. In this universe, that is not happening.
See, the
Oh,
problem is we got clumped up in a doorway, and there are enemy mages.
With area attacks.
Yeah.
I mean, that was implied with the mage thing, but yeah.
All right.
Is this your AoE? Maybe.
Is this how it's going to go down? Muros, Anvilbender, affectionately
Yes.
known as Muros. It is your go. Lobrak, get ready. You're on deck. Muros, what do you want to do? And you better make it good. Don't think, just act. Go. Come on, you guys
No.
even you guys like planned for
It's
5
the,
minutes.
It's the critical final boss battle, and
Oh.
Jeff's like, hurry up. The podcasters want you to rush. The podcasters need you to hurry. Don't
Oh,
think
my-
it.
come on,
can
you
I
guys
throw
are
out the
not.
sa-
You guys are not new. Tension, aggression from the DM, make you think.
No.
Come on.
Can I throw out the fact here that Muros is the second wisest character in the whole party?
I refuse to accept that statement.
That's what it says on paper for sure.
He has the
Oh,
potential.
100%.
He has the potential to be that wise. I'll agree to that.
Yeah. So Niles has fallen down in a very
At your feet.
Very bad way.
Well, one of your feet.
what? Yeah, a foot.
Let me paint a picture while he's thinking. They've come through one of two doors, the one on the left, the one on the west. The last of the giant rib cage holding up the ceiling, and we're back in the room, which is the back of the football of giant red clayness. So the back of the room is narrower than the part they're sitting in. To our left of the door, and 5-10 feet in, pretty much in front of the door, is Vicar Niles, who I believe right now is taking a little break. Right?
Yeah. Yep. Taking a little dirt nap.
Okay. Taking up 3x3 squares in the entirety of the left side of the room, in front of the giant sort of, I want to say, goggle-shaped pool of golden lava, is Neros Anvilbender as a huge frog. Up against the curb, the bottom tip, 10 feet back towards the center, also in front of the door, we have Lobrak, kind of using that lip to like hide behind for like reflex saves. Straight back south against the wall to the right of the door, we have Albric slumped up against the wall. Adjacent to him, but forward a little bit towards the pool, we have our champion. Next to him on the east, we have one of the dragon priests. Up on the lip of the pool, in front of the altar, which holds an adult red dragon, impaled and chained magically, is Belmazog. And then we have a dragon. And then behind the pool, 8 feet off the ground, almost at ceiling level, we have this giant skull that's 3 wide and 5-6 long, and great big gem eyes that are laser beaming the party. Did I miss anything?
Yeah,
That-
I think you missed when you guys surrendered.
Oh, that's coming up on our turn. That's coming up on our turn. We surrender to the will of Dahak, who wants to destroy you all, but that's coming soon. Neros,
you
what do you
didn't
do?
get the memo. You didn't get the memo. You surrendered. I would like to possibly gently using my tongue and it's or my jaws, because actually I have long reach. I would like to friendly use whirling throw.
Okay. You want to pick up an ally?
And move and yes,
Okay. Who?
Victor.
No, who do you want to pick up?
Niles. Oh,
Okay. And you want to throw him?
through the door frame.
Oh, you don't want to whirl
Through
him
the
through.
door.
You just want to
Let's
pick him up
not.
and
Let's
spit him
let's
out.
be specific.
Not physically through
Into
the
the door frame sounds.
Yeah, he's currently at dying what? And
No,
if he
no,
takes
no, no,
any more
exactly.
damage,
When-
the dying goes up again? He's at dying 2. You want to push him to dying 3?
Outside the door, that's better.
Technically, because of the rules, because of your 15-foot reach and he's adjacent, you can pick him up and place him outside the door, which is still 15 feet. Sure. One to pick him up, one to place. Do not drop. He's already dying 2.
All right. And then use life leap to also translocate myself through said door frame.
How many does that take?
1.
Okay. So you're gonna pick up
Oh,
Niles,
that's crafty.
put him on the other side of the door, 15 feet away, and then you're going to.
Also join.
Okay,
Uh,
it's not reach
you have to
adjacent,
be
it's
adjacent.
adjacent. Is there an echo?
Echo.
So you life leap first, then reach through the door with your 15 foot and pull him to you. Because of your
And-
because of your tongue, I'll let you do that because you can slip the tongue, a leg
Slip
and
the
just
tongue.
drag. Yeah. Slip Niles the tongue. Everybody does one time or another in
Hey,
this
now.
campaign. Yes?
And then like a mama frog, gently lay him on the ground adjacent, like on this, stay behind mama frog.
Happy croaking, like the Merfolk
Preferably
croak.
not in the door square because he's still in the open doorway.
Right.
If you've got
I'm
any
given the
choices.
option of which side.
If you life leap, hang on, let's back this up. He's here, right? If you life leap, you have to appear adjacent to him on the other side, do you not?
Yeah.
Which means you'd be stuck in
yeah.
the doorway yourself.
Then could I use my tongue and then throw him through, and then through my tongue life leap?
No, because it's not, like I said, it's not a reach thing. It's an adjacent to the actual mini thing.
Well, I'm also huge and I have 15-foot reach.
Yes. But as per the rules of your ability, you must be adjacent, not your reach of your weapon, natural or otherwise. However, and I'm only going to... Now, remember this precedent that I may or not be setting, because I don't want to hear like, oh, no, I don't remember those two conditions. Condition 1, this is a boss fight. I'm only doing this because it's a boss fight, and you're losing. And 2, if you spend a hero point, if you have one, I'll let you do it.
Yep, I do.
Because-
I have a
because
hero
you-
point.
Okay.
100%. Done.
Doing something heroic. Yay!
Yes. Well, because he's saving a party member. I'll let him bend the rules a bit with a hero point.
Cool.
Okay. And Paizo, forgive me for, doing some rules as written. So
ISO police are coming.
you push him through with your tongue, and then here. Okay, so cost yourself a hero point,
Yep.
please.
Done.
Just out of
It's-
curiosity, because we have not re-upped hero points. You guys are only X amount of time in from the last session where we re-upped. What are you guys at? Does anyone have any hero points left?
0.
I'm at 2.
Yeah.
0.
Now,
0.
I also want to bring up a fact. Okay, Monday's game, Pylo, the skeleton bard, had a -1 athletics check and needed a DC 20 to ride a mechanical bull, and he went and did it anyway.
Hell yeah.
And he pulled off a natural 20 and actually became champion of the rodeo. He got a hero point for that because it was ballsy as shit. He played against the odds. So I have it in me. I just need you guys to be more like an undead skeleton bard. Never mind. Anyway, the point is moot. I believe that's all 3 actions from you, sir.
Correct.
Okay, which brings us to Lobrak.
Yes. How high up is the skull? Like, at least like the bottom teeth of the skull.
8
of
feet off the
dragon.
ground, it says.
How many?
8 feet off the ground.
Oh,
So I'm thinking the bottom of it is 8 feet off the ground, or at least that nose, where the one tooth and the top of the nose is only a foot thick, where one could argue that the bottom, or hence the top of a snout, is 8 feet if anyone wanted to do, like, get on top or get under.
yeah.
The rest of the skull is subjective to, growth and blah.
Gotcha.
Actually, I could probably double check that, because it might actually say the bottom is, I know it says the skull's 8 feet off the ground, but anyway, why? What do you want to do?
Because I want to jump up it.
Oh, there's ways to climb, or you just want to straight up jump.
Straight up jump, because that's what I'm trained for.
I just saw this in my head. He runs across the
Making
chain,
me proud.
jumps on the squishy dragon that's impaled. Squeak! Oh, sorry, buddy, and vaults. Like, you know how they do
Green things
the
make you jump, jump.
gymnastic. They have the vaulting horse, something that you push and springs back. Right? You use the red dragon as a vaulting horse. You like jump on it and it gets your height that way.
Oh, you.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Now I'm assuming just rules as written. You have the feet. You roll the dice and you get your 20 feet in the air or whatever, right?
Yeah. So there is either leap, which there isn't a check, but you can only go a certain distance, or there is long jump or high jump, which if you want to like exceed that. At a base, I can leap 10 feet up, and I believe 15 feet out. Let me double check that one.
Okay, so if and when you get on there, what do you want to do? You're just looking to move and maneuver?
No, so once I get up there, I want to jump up further and try to get to one of the eyes. Because I have wall jump, so I can, as long as I'm next to a wall, I can actually continue it up, or any solid object, really.
Oh, well, you could use the back wall and get up there if you want. You
Yeah,
could
but that's a
park-
lot further.
No, I'm just saying.
That's fair. Yeah, so I can go 10 feet vertically and 15 feet horizontally. So that would put me, 5, 10, 15, and 10 feet up. So that'd be right adjacent to the tooth. And then from there...
So you run along the bracing chain of the, because it looks like the actual altar is suspended on chains as well as this thing being chained to it. So you run along an altar chain to the altar itself, and then to the back of the altar. That gives you your 15 feet forward, or at least 10 feet forward, right?
No. It would be grab the lip of the altar, or of the basin, and propel myself up and forward, and would go 15 feet forward and 10 feet up.
Oh, okay. So do you need a running start, or you just leap? This is just all like a leap.
I have what is it? I have quick jump. Actually, sorry, leap's just a singular action. I don't need to stride.
So for the audience at home, picture this. Have you ever seen a dock at a lake and it has the two posts that are just slightly higher than the edge of the dock, and the posts go into the water and hold it up? It's like a foot off the top of the dock, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So imagine he's right there at the end of the dock, and all he does is plant a foot on that lip and then just leap into the air over water, in this case, molten gold, and does the big in the air. You get some decent air because the water level is below. See how the basin is sunken?
Yep.
That molten lava is actually slightly lower than the floor.
Okay.
So you've got clearance, right? So anyway, you want to use your two fingers, you can. That's just the way I'm seeing this. Where you were, you just kind of like you leg up on the edge of the dock and just you know.
Yeah, that works with me.
Now, if you'd seen Ahsoka, no, sorry, can't talk about that.
I have now, but yeah.
Sorry, rule of Joe, stop that. Till we actually get him in a Star Wars episode again, we're not allowed to talk about it.
His camera's off. We can talk about it.
His camera's off. We can talk about it because anytime's a good time to talk Star Wars with Doug. Anyway, sorry.
You can't see us.
Mid-turn. Okay, so you jump, got your plant. Let's have the roll in the open.
This I don't need to roll for because this was just a basic leap.
Oh, this is the minimum allowance because of your feet.
Yes.
Okay.
The feats.
Feats.
I've invested all of my skill feats.
5, 10, 15 feet forward, 10 feet in the air. Okay. I need an acrobatics
Swift
or an
goblin.
athletics because you're coming down in front of something. You are not, your movement has not gotten you over the tooth or over the skull. You are in front of it.
Okay.
Because your starting position was back here, and you're allowed to go 5, 10. You know what? I would say your best bet is to angle it 15. Does it have to be exactly straight line?
That's
not
close
necessarily
to straight line.
just 15 horizontally. As long as I am adjacent to it.
You're moving forward. There's a slight drift. It's a boss fight. I'll allow it.
Okay.
Now it's kind of redundant because the teeth come across all of these anyway. So anyway, you leap forward. You're right in front of those teeth. Okay, that's one action. You're gonna need to grab on. You've got no other movement. But I will tell you this. The front of the snout is pretty much it's not drawn horizontal, but it pretty much is. You could count it as a wall.
Okay.
So there you are pumping your arms and kind of foot out. And here comes the tooth and bottom of the snout like a roof top, like a very steep roof edge wall. What do you do?
Foot plant, gonna keep going.
Okay.
How...
Now, when you plant the foot, don't you have to spring the other way though?
Not necessarily.
You go up.
Due to wall jump, the feet wall jump allows me to continue going.
Okay, you can go up or
So I can
whatever.
either go up or forward or diagonal.
Maybe a bit of both, so you can get to
So
where
it
you
could
want.
be I grab it with both my hands, pull myself forward, and continue going.
Sure.
So how?
Flipping here.
I guess from bottom of the teeth to the eyes. How far is it?
5, 10, 15, 20. You need 20 feet to be adjacent to one of these fiery eyes where you could reach it and muck with it. I want you see how the eye is in
Alright,
the center of
then-
4 squares? You see that?
Yeah.
I want you in one of those
Yeah.
4 squares, saying that you're standing on the bone part of one of those 4 squares so that you can reach the eye, which is sunken in one of those 4 squares. You know what I mean? So you look at 20 feet.
Yep. Alrighty, then gotta make athletics check to long jump. It's going to be DC 20. $28.
Nice. Which puts you
Right in the eye socket.
right. Ow, right in the eye.
They call me the eye boogers.
I mean, shiny. And I'm going to attempt to pry this thing out of its socket. I mean, it seems like some sort of trap. It's my specialty, so I'm going to make a thievery check to disable device. Open or in the tower?
Thievery you're allowed to do open because it's
Alright.
it is what it is.
Oh, that was close.
Oh,
that is a
nice.
19 for a 37 total.
Okay. You begin. This is your third action,
Yeah,
right?
third action.
Okay. Pull out your tools and you begin prying. This is what's called a complex trap, and I believe the DC is like 27. So, not to mince you
Okay.
pulling out your stuff as the third action, but you know,
No,
you're on your way.
It's for, disable device is actually 2 actions. So yeah, third action is pull out thieves tools. So
Okay.
that works.
Yeah, and you'll also need a couple of successes. Suddenly, glug
Okay.
glug. I would like to say glug glug, but suddenly there is this crack, like the earth is cracking, and then another solid thumping on the ceiling, like the ceiling is about to give way. And suddenly, Stefan Oakhart, cousin Stefan, who you sent abroad, has used his maul to hammer his way
We're
through
not
the
hearing
ceiling.
anything, Jeff. Now you may,
Yeah, Jeff,
the
you're listening
podcasting
pretty
group may
hard
have
and
heard you,
Zoom.
but we did not.
Surprise.
Hey,
It was me the entire
where
time.
did we put that well? How did that well end up
If it
over
wasn't
there?
for you pesky children,
There's
I would
clearly
have.
he climbed out of that well.
Timing, children. This is what we need to take away from all of this.
I rename myself proper. I'm the well dweller.
Steppin seems to be stepping into combat.
Stepan drops from the roof 20 feet, but has catfall. Lobrak, Aiden, would you care to share the damage that one takes when dropping 20 feet and what catfall can do to stop that? Well, Oakhart changes his background.
Don't know the base damage, but typically with catfall, you treat the fall as 10 feet shorter. If you're an expert in acrobatics, treat the fall as 25 feet shorter.
Okay. You hit the floor. One knee maul in hand, and a bunch of clay roof cracks along with you. Sharing the map to make sure everybody's got this. Everybody got this? Oakhart drops through the roof right behind, or should say beside, the priest and our orc champion. Glug Glug, have you ever met Stefan? Were you in the party when he was there?
Yes, though we tend to literally cross paths.
Okay.
I have seen him most of the time. We were fighting elephants, and then he decided to go jump in a well.
Okay. Now,
Last
given the fact a dwarf drops through the ceiling and slowly stands epically, one to get through the ceiling. He's been hammering away up there like the entire combat. I've had Spiegler in the call like for weeks, and finally he got through the hardness and drops to the floor, gets up, hammer already out with a single action left. Stefan, do you wish to perceive the room or just swing at the first thing that don't look friendly?
I'm gonna swing at the first thing that don't look friendly.
You get two choices. You get an orc and a shaggy shakraka, like those things that keep chasing you around the bush.
Definitely the things that keep chasing me.
Right, orc it is. Okay, so there we go. Target the orc. I didn't say the help was going to come for you guys. All right, sir. Swing.
My shield is still up.
Noted.
You guys have 2 levels. Since you saw Stefan, I gave him a single level. He's 8th level.
Oh, all right.
All right, Matt, show him what you got.
You're gonna have to do it for me. I'm still trying to get in the game.
Oh, okay.
Oop.
What were you saying about natural ones? No. There we go. 13 for a 30 is a hit. The runes of +1 in striking that were on his whip have been transferred to his maul as per the rules, but that's a story that he'll have to tell you from his well-dwelling days another time. Hitting Meaglet, as you are in the chat. You got your character up now? No? I want him to roll the damage. Glug Glug, what are you going to do?
I'm going to pick up Albrecht.
Okay.
Then I'm going to move out of the room.
Okay. 5, 10,
With
15, 20. You
I
get
should
20.
be able to get there. If I can go through the room, so
You're
you
here.
get the first diagonal for 1, right?
5, 10. Oh, I'm right, because you picked him up and then you stepped into the square he was in. Gotcha. I'm picturing you walking around him, dragging him, but you picked him up first. I see. Walk shortcut through the square he was in. Yeah.
Right. And that may have opened me to an attack of opportunity because I did not step.
Okay. Speaking of attacks, swing from our mall buddy, our cousin. What'd you get?
I come flying down from the ceiling and I just land on this priest with my hammer and I hit him for 13 damage.
Not bad. You're a little rusty. We'll have to work on it. We'll get out your grappling hook. You can go back up, try again. That wasn't damage worthy of a dwarf, but we'll give you enough toys.
You see Lowbrack on top of the skull holding like a 7.5 on a cue card.
Yeah, the Russian judge is harsh because he's an acrobat himself.
That's my cousin. 9.9.
My eyes are still adjusting to the light.
There you go. Oh, that's good. There you go. There's some role play of the dice. I like it. So back to Glug Glug. Picks him up, takes him out of the room, and
I don't know if I got an attack of opportunity because I did not step.
okay. So from the Dragon Priest, it would
Right.
depend. Let me just double check because it depends if he actually has it. Okay, so this guy has the twisting tail ability. So because you're using
Didn't
a
we
move,
figure out that he did not? That these two did not?
I was wrong. One does, one does not.
Okay.
Ah.
Because not everybody's like half dragon, so yeah, no. So getting to the surviving dude, this guy
So it's
does have twisting tail. Now he attacks at -2. Aiden.
Yeah, and I'm not. My shield is not raised now, so it's only a 30.
Only a 30.
Only, he says.
Oh, yeah, I know, eh? Only. Okay, well, make sure your button's off so it's... All right. Targeting our orc. The twisting tail. You pick him, you scoop him up. It takes a swing, and you hopscotch over the tail. You bend down to pick up Al, and the tail goes over your head. Whoosh. And you scoot out of the room, and you're clear.
And I will holler, "We're bugging out of the room for a round or two. Some of us are hurt." To back to stuff and shut the door. No, I'm
here to help.
I'm going to use my last action. I'm kidding. I'm not shutting the
I just
door.
realized this doesn't leave Oakart. Oakart gets here finally. What I
I'm
missed?
going
They're all
to-
running away.
I'm going to lay hands on Albrecht.
One to pick him up, one to move. Last one to lay on hands is a single action or a double action?
That's correct. It's a single action.
Okay.
So you got 30 hit points. You have a +2 to your armor class for a round, and you get 10 feet of extra movement till the end of your next turn. And I'm done.
Now
That's what you hear when it happens.
you get how many? You get how many hit points?
30.
Okay, so you're at 52. Oh, currently 30.
No, I
Okay,
just
no, I see it. Yeah, okay, we got it. Yep,
I did it.
I gotcha. You can adjust each other's hit points, or you just targeted
When
them?
I pressed the heal button, I
Oh
did.
no, you targeted him. Okay,
I had
sorry.
him targeted. I pressed the
Fantasy
heal
Grounds
button.
did it. When you said I did it, I'm so used to Aiden going, nah, I fixed my hit points. Don't touch. Oh, look at that.
Well,
the gym,
yeah, I figured
the-
each character is in charge of their own hit points. If they get healed or hurt and it
Sure,
isn't
but
automatically applied, they should be doing it.
I know, but not
Well,
everyone's as
concept.
fast on Fantasy Grounds like you and I are. So I kind of got in the habit of like, oh yeah, blah blah. If I'm talking about it, then I'm looking at your guy and I kind of fix it. Okay, glug glug. 1, 2, 3. Good
And I'm done.
moves. Tactical moves. Running away. I don't know. If you were like dancing on the lava,
I'm standing in the doorway
I'm just saying. It's,
after rescuing one of my players.
Yeah, it's standard one. Can't say that's heroic. But anyway, Vicar Niles, you were at dying too.
Yes.
You were at dying too.
Sweet.
I don't know how many different games you've been in that I've done death cutscenes, so we're gonna skip that tonight.
Well, I'm not dead yet, thank you.
No, the precipice, they go towards the light, the tunnel, the alternate plane, even other characters talk to the god, do the handshake. Nobody wants you. They keep sending you back to Earth, shit like that.
The death message that starts playing over a lapel.
Certain subface frequency.
I'm sorry. The death you call is not available at this current moment.
Those are
So,
mass
Vicar,
characters.
do you have any wives?
Can I have a flat check
Sure, you can.
of plus the dying
17.
condition? Nice.
What do I get? Hey, look at that. A lovely
2.
2.
A 2. Vicar goes to dying 3. You can
I'm
risk
not dead yet.
you can risk the roll next round or immediately use any hit points or hit points hero points you have left.
I have 0. So that's pretty easy.
All right. Belmazog's turn. One last, we left Belmazog. I'm pretty sure
Actually,
Breathing pretty heavy.
I'm hurt
Sorry.
badly. Yeah.
oh, I hate being this guy, but I gotta be fair.
What?
Dying, attempt a flat check if DC equals to 10 plus current dying value.
I'm dead.
Yeah, unless
'Cause I
Oh, that was a
critically
critical
failed.
fail.
yeah.
So
Unless if you have what is it like toughness or the other one that like lowers it to
Die
9
Hard.
plus?
Die Hard.
I have both of those, but
Nope, the cleric is dead.
Oh wait, I actually have a hero card. Must be to protect the innocent hero card, Jeff.
Okay.
Must be down.
Let me just pick up the pile of stuff that's been activated.
I thought you had a pile specifically for Muros.
No, I have a pile of cards that are activated. Protect the innocent. Play when an incapacitated ally or non-combatant NPC with insight takes damage from attack or an effect. Prevent all the damage. You take half the damage they would have taken, in addition to the damage you would normally take from the attack or effect if any. You can only use this to prevent damage to an ally if he is unable to act, such as they are unconscious or paralyzed. This is a condition, not an effect. His dying condition moves. I would argue that it's an attack or an effect, as in like something that's not registered as an attack, but an effect that's incoming, which causes more damage. He's not taking any damage for you to sideline. His condition is just worsening.
If the GM would let me lay hands on him instead of Albrecht, since I'm adjacent to them both,
Yeah,
I could keep him
I would have
alive,
suggested
'cause
that.
Matt's got another round. If you'll let me do that. I realize that's meta, but
Really don't like retconning, but since I totally botched like the last episode, I guess so. So Al's dead, and you've got
dying.
So Al's dying what?
Dying. Al's dying too.
Am I? I haven't
No,
had a
you're
chance
dying
to
one.
roll. I'm
No,
dying
he's a,
one.
he's a dying one. Okay, so you want to
I'm
hit
not
Vickers?
dead yet.
You want to hit Vicar instead. So target Vicar and give him your 30.
Oh.
So kind. I mean, he is adjacent. Now, this is party, like player talking to player tactic. What could we possibly do? They're out of options, and you're in the same round. So that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll just kill him later. It's fine. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
And you could drop the status effect I put on Albrecht, which was the +2 to his AC, which doesn't appear to be on there. Yeah, AC status 2 is still there on him.
Yeah, got it.
And now Albrecht has 30 hit points. So Albrecht's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, Vicar Niles is set as well.
Is awake. He's got a tongue wrapped around his waist, and the end of the tongue is just kind of like playing with his belt buckle, no reason. And then you come run over and slap on hands. Clear.
Craziest part is
And
this
then
isn't the
it would
first
be
time
his
he's woke
turn
up like
awake.
this.
No, it is not.
It would also be Vicar's turn with a full set of round of actions, because that would have happened at the end of my turn.
Oh, that changes things.
We didn't give that to Al. Why are we giving that to you?
Because it wasn't Al's turn.
Oh, you're saying because it's actually you hit him before his natural turn.
Correct. He never had to roll.
I'm used
on
to
his
killing
turn.
things and moving their turn, not reviving things and moving their turn. I'll try to keep up, Doug. All right. Vicar Niles, you are prone, you are grabbed,
Was grabbed.
and you're awake.
Thrown.
And I'm awake.
No. We changed the throw. For me to allow you to life leap, you were going to use the tongue and had to stay attached. That was the idea. So he is grabbed. And
There's a tongue thing. So how was it?
I love it. He's still got his tongue out. Vicar, you're prone, you're grabbed. What do you do?
I would like to use an action to perceive. Since I was unconscious, I have no idea what's actually happening.
Okay, you're just in front of a doorway. You quickly garner that you're still in the complex in one of the 3 doorways you came through. Looking at your feet, you can see the room we just left. So it doesn't look like you've lost a lot of time. It looks like you've lost anywhere from like 6 seconds to a minute in time. Because now, like, Lobrak, you can't see him from where you are. Dragon's still there. The chick is still down, but you didn't know that. Yeah, you haven't lost a lot of time. But you are grabbed, and you are prone. What do you want to do?
I'm prone. And do I also perceive the people around me? Or
Oh, yeah.
yep.
Oh, light source. What is your light source, Mr. Human Blind Guy?
my
yeah,
dark vision potion.
Okay, so yeah, you're fine. You see the frog asking you for a second date.
Yep.
Could the second
I
date
see.
start now? You know, the orc.
I see our champion.
Yep. Lily pulling his hands off of you.
Yep. And I see our
Al
dwarven mage
laying, yeah, beside him.
unconscious.
Yep.
Bleeding. Okay.
Man.
I would like to cast.
Roll perception
If
of
I
the
may.
tower. That's a lot of information for one quick glance in 2 seconds. Let's throw that in the.
Okay. I'm like, okay.
I'd give him a lot since he was willing to burn action economy, and we just sort of hand wave ourselves. Sometimes he's being much fairer than we are.
Trying to.
I know. You get a
There
bonus.
is a GM in our midst, far stricter, far cooler than me.
Yeah,
And once
it's
in a
me.
while, no, it's not you. Once in a while, he pipes up, going, "I totally would have done this. I totally would have let them do it." Well, one day we're gonna put his ass in a chair, and we'll shall see.
Yeah,
In the
but not
meantime,
at the
be happy
moment
you got
because
me.
he's unconscious as hell.
That's right. Be happy you got me. Yes. Perceive. Oh fuck. Perceive. Call me. Perceive. Okay, you're good.
Okay, sweet. I would like to, if you may, target Albrecht for me.
Okay. Your grab condition is from a friendly. If you start wiggling, I'll still say that you're grabbed, but I'm not going to give you the condition like it's going to screw up your spell or whatever. It's fine. I'm not going to be so mean to like have it hinder the spell, but I will be mean enough that you either have to wait till he lets go or you're going to spend actions to like stand up and pull tongue and stuff like that. So,
That's why I didn't want to stand up.
yep, that's fine. No, I see where you're going with this, but just so these guys don't start reading between the lines. Okay. You roll over.
Sweet.
Slide the flask to him across the floor between the legs. Drink.
61.
The flask, like those oil spills or glug glug gasoline tank right before the ignition, just lands, skitters across the floor, and just starts pouring, splattering on the floor across his beard. And unconsciously, Al licks his lips and wakes.
And I am done.
And wakes up. Meanwhile, back in the room, Belmazog, before we get to Al's turn, Belmazog was prone and everyone was doing a bunch of stuff, but everyone left me alone. I am going to stay down, not play dead, but I'm going to stay down. I'm going to cast a spell. Speaking of prone casting, anything you can do, I can do better. Guess what she's doing? I had planned this last, but we'd finish the game. I cast heal. I guess heal him myself.
She heals Vicar. Vicar, great. That's so nice. Thanks.
That's really nice.
Fantastic. Wow.
Yeah, I surrender. And then you woke up.
This is an interesting arc.
Redemption arc. I love it.
All right. Your hit point heal, your self heal, it's like 3d8, 48 or something. Like you get more heal as you go. Vicar?
Sorry.
How many dice do you heal when you do the
It's based on your level. Of
Okay.
your heal.
Okay.
And
So
if you
one,
spend,
2, 3, 4, 5, blah, blah, blah. And if you spend 1 action, 2 actions, or 3 actions.
Yeah, I get the actions. I've got 2 heals here. And one is 48 and one is something d8 plus 32. And I'm thinking it's the plus one I want to do because I'm only doing myself with a double, so
Yeah, well, that is a 2.
yeah, the
Action
2
heal.
whammy, right? Yeah. 56 points of health back to myself. Completely healed. Thank you. That's 2 actions, and a third, I get up. I'm on the edge of a pit. That's fine. I have fire immunity. But I will make myself a little acrobatic check to make sure that I'm standing on the lip where I want to be and not exactly, like slip into the lava. 31 acrobatics. Daintily standing on the edge. 1, 2, 3, heal me. I'm up. Al, what do you want to do, Al?
As I'm just coming out of unconsciousness, I will also spend an action to perceive.
A little quiet, sir. Speak up.
Sorry. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, so I will spend an action to perceive.
give me
Let just drop
perceive.
that into the tower.
The Tower of Perception. You don't seem to see Muros' mother exacting revenge yet, towering over you, so you're good. Because you did get him killed, but we'll have to come back to that someday.
Okay, and then I will.
What Vicar pretty much saw, but you don't see into the room because you're around the wall. The door is open. Vicar leans over, he's healing you, and now he's trying to untangle himself. The orc is like between you guys, but he's mostly peering in the room because the combat's there. The frog is
one
writing
action
out
to
its phone number.
retrieve one of my potions.
Okay.
Second action to lob it over the orc and onto my cleric friend who is also tongue wrapped and prone.
Oh, okay. See, ladies and gentlemen, y'all thought I was going to kill everybody. These guys know what they're doing.
Are you
Yeah,
a
it sounds like a
willing
wet t-shirt
recipient?
contest.
Yeah, Spiegler, they're good.
Yes,
you
I
can go.
am.
Matt, you're good. Spiegler can go. Take a night. They don't need you.
So we shut the door. I mean, Lobrak's going to be fine. We know that. And then,
We'll see.
Oak is just going to find a well to hop into.
Look at all that lovely hot gold. Anyway, Al, you wake, you perceive, you retrieve, you toss, and that's it.
Yeah, that's my actions. So 3d6 plus 6.
Okay. You roll.
But if I critically hit him, so I guess I do have to roll an attack, he gets the +1 versus disease and poison.
Ooh.
Okay.
So
And if you
He's
fumble,
bombing me.
it just falls on yourself.
a ranged
Range
attack
attack.
versus
Oh.
it misses.
How do you only get a +1 to your attack?
Oh, I forgot to make him prone.
I mean, a 20 has got to.
It's a ranged touch. It was supposed
What-
to be a ranged touch
What's
attack.
your AC, Niles? Because I forgot to make you prone.
Oh,
Which
my
which drops
AC
you?
is 26.
Oh, okay.
Are you trained with throwing these?
No, because he's a dedication. He's not a true alchemist. He just makes them. He's not the whole alchemist bomber, all that stuff that comes along with it.
I mean, I hit him. I just didn't crit him, so he still gets the healing.
Not in the face. Psh. Okay, so roll the dice. It's your potion, your dice, man.
So what was that number again? 3d6 plus 6.
Sweet.
Calculator standing by.
Bomb on me,
15 hit points.
baby. You drop the bomb
Sweet.
on me.
Doug's giving us a little bit of intermission while I adjust hit points. Okay.
Yeah, well,
there you
thanks
go.
to Gamma Knight for that one, actually.
And that's
He
my
wrote
job.
it in the chat.
Oh.
And gave me
Oh,
the
yeah.
earworm.
Oh, I didn't know you could do little notes in the chat. That's cool. I've been trying, no offense to our audience, but I've been trying to ignore the chat so that I don't tangent even more. I'm trying to, do a boss fight here. All right.
Yeah, that's my job.
That's your job. Not when you're DMing, though. Wait a minute. I do it. Oh, never mind. Al, 1, 2, 3. And now it's time for Shakakra Priest. This dude, this great, big, long, tall dude has already dropped his volcanic eruption and breath weapon. But you know what I have just for you, Mr. Oakhart? I have my longsword out already because I took a swing at the orc with it, and he turns to you and meets you in combat. 26 swishing and actually misses. But that's not all he's got. I'll take the -5. I will swing rampantly again with a 24. I learn my lesson, and I take a step over to the east because I know what's coming. And that's the dragon priest. The large dragon continues. Oh, no one's near me. Actually, Stefan, there's a red dragon, kind of saw it on the way down, and now there's a voice calling to you, first in Draconic and then actually in Common. And this voice is saying,
Help me.
coming from the altar. But, no time. Meanwhile, the trap. You're prying away at my eyeball. You have tools out. You're right in front of me. Guess
Crit
what I'm going to
miss
shoot
last
at.
round.
What's that?
Crit miss last round.
Right. So
I
didn't
just meant
fire
the second
sec-
laser
I
didn't
just
go off.
I had it fire, not fire the second eyeball instead.
Oh, it has 2 lasers? That's not
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, there's 2 eyes.
That's how both of you got in trouble.
Yeah.
Hey, be thankful it isn't a 6-eyed dragon, all right?
A Cerberus.
A fly.
Now, lucky for you, there's no bonus to shoot you at point blank range. A shot is a shot. A low brack
I
is a low
can't
brack.
miss.
I know, eh? I'm just going to fire normally. Plus 20. Poor me. 30. I nail low brack because it's not a reflex. It's actual shot with a plus 20 to
Yeah.
hit. And you take 8d6 fire damage for a total of 26.
Nah, it's fine. Not the first time I've been set on fire.
The second shot is going to shoot at the back of Oakhart. Did I mention this was a short cameo, Matt?
The shortest one.
And misses with a 23.
Bring on ye lasers, you can't hit this.
Did you just say you cunt? Oh, you can't.
No. But just imagine.
It's an international podcast. It doesn't mean
thought
the
he
same
said-
thing.
Don't be making fun of me
I
accent.
thought he
All
said
right, but
you
everyone, just
can't.
think for a second. What does this dragon face look like? If the pupil indicates which way the laser is shooting, so one just shot
Just imagine.
low break to the side, and the other one went straight up.
Miros, you're
Got
up.
the chameleon eyes.
Stop giving your comrade your phone number with your tongue and do something awesome. Miros, what do you want to do?
Hey,
Let him go?
yeah.
So he doesn't have to spend the action economy to unwind?
It was a moment. It was a burst of emotion. And
Okay,
then
what-
that was it.
One action, you let him go. And
Oh,
retract
wait,
your
I'm
tongue.
still holding them?
Yeah, that's how we did the life leap for the
Okay,
third time.
cool. I want a life leap back.
No, only one per boss fight. There's no boss fight in this room. Nice try. It was epic once. I'll tell you what. Do you have a
Okay.
hero point to spend to do it?
No, but I can life leap.
Okay, it
just
was
as
there
a
was
move
there was
action.
there. Yeah, but there was a hero point spot. Oh yes, you can because you're adjacent and you just be on the side of the door. Sure.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was just the way you said it. Maybe like, and I do
No,
it
no,
again.
no.
DM,
And
'cause you
then
made a
I
precedent."
release.
I'm like, no.
Yeah.
What?
No, so I life leap back.
Okay,
And
that's
then I
one or
release.
two. You sure that's not two?
It's one. It's a move action.
Okay.
And then I would like to flurry of tongues. This the Shakaka dragon priestess who's hiding in the corner, looking like she's done something naughty. Cause she knew what was coming.
I don't see life leap on your character. Ryan,
Yes.
where is it?
It's in the book.
Yeah, it's in the book, but it needs to be on your character for you to do it. You can't carry a book of how to be a gnome and just
level
do
9.
everything that's in the book. Level 9 what?
Got it.
Level 9 gnome feat, so it's an ancestry feat. You get them at what, like first, fifth,
Fifth and
ninth, I think?
ninth. Correct. Yeah, the racial feats come in.
Yeah, still not seeing it on your character though. If you got it, if you
No,
got
I've-
have you not leveled your guy to 9th?
Well, I haven't thrown this. Everything else, yes, not the life leap.
How long you been doing this? Like so many episodes?
Life leap?
Yeah, needs to
since
be
ninth.
needs to be on the character. And here I didn't trust that you had the right amount of actions. It's not even on your character.
It is.
He
just
was
not
correct
in
about the
Fantasy
actions,
Grounds. He
Yeah.
tracks it on the app, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Yes, that's right. Busy Ryan, blah blah, can't play, but put him on the phone. Some conversation going. It's fine. We'll fake it. Pretty sure those are my words to you. So spend your turn fixing your character sheet and low brack. No, seriously, what do you do, Miros? You life leap and then you.
With flurry.
Okay,
The
against.
dragon priestess.
Sure, go nuts. And then fix your character sheet while you're waiting for your next turn. You have the phone in front of you. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Have at me.
Yes.
Balmazog. What a great name, eh? It's such a good villain name. It's so
It's attacking
cheesy.
the Chakra Khan.
What?
The Chakra Khan.
Chakrakron.
Dragon Priest 6.
Chakrakron.
You want
Like a
Balmazog,
good
right?
weed strain.
Do you want the chick on the you want the priestess, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got a target for you. Go ahead.
31.
That's it.
Oh,
I know
that
that was-
hung on a 19 and then fell to a 3.
That is a miss. But look, it was 19 in the end.
21 damage.
That is a light hit. I just healed these back. Now you're bruising me. Whap, whap, whap. Okay, that's 2 actions because Fury is only a single action and
To give
last
you
action?
2 attacks. That was. Yeah, that's it.
I thought you had an action left. You life leap for 1. You did the
Lightly.
Fury of Blows as a single action.
We had to release the tongue.
Yeah, and release.
Oh, right. Sorry. Thank you for your
I
honesty.
think releasing a
Release
grapple
is
a
a free action.
Well, if that's the case, liquor again.
So is
I'm making an
not
attempt
life
anyway.
leaping at range, especially if it's not your character. It stands Lobrak.
Yep.
Just say it.
Come on, I'm being nice. Let's do some retconning, and we go all the way back, and you're still lying in this room. Lobrak.
Yeah,
what do
we
you do?
can.
Yes.
Lobrak. I like my odds. Says Joe, shut up, Gibson. Can we please get on with this? Lobrak, what do you do?
Disable device. 2 actions, so it's a thievery check. Can I use the one that I rolled last turn?
Yes, you may.
Okay, so that was a 37.
That is a
So
success.
success.
Might even
it's
be a
either
crit.
disabled device or achieve 1 success towards disabling complex device. If it's a crit, it's 2 successes towards disabling a complex device.
Yes, sir.
So that's 37.
I think that you may have actually pulled that off. I just gotta find my guy. Thievery 27. Dude, that is a crit. Pop goes the eyeball. And lands in your pouch, never to be seen again by any other party member.
It's shiny, all
He
right?
just pulls it out and it starts like Superman blasting people. Oh, sorry. I got this. Puts a hole in the guy's wall. You imagine Lobrak trying to interview himself as a thief, like for another party. And they see his resume and he pulls out the gem and it like nukes the current thief. Oh shit. Am I hired?
I would like to.
Hey, you got a spot open.
I'd like to
Lobrak.
open negotiations.
Oh, he wasn't up to snuff. It's fine.
2 actions, 1 left.
Yep. Pop it open, and then I am going to cartwheel over the top of the
Okay.
bridge of the snout
So
on
you
top
let
of
it
the other
fall or you pocket it?
eye. I will let it fall for now. I
Okay.
can get it later. I
Okay.
do care about these people
Okay.
as much as I might not show it.
It smashes on the floor and decreases in value 1,000%. Lobrak tumbles over to the what? Oh, sorry. It was glass. Look at their
Yeah, but it
faces.
was like magic
This is the one
glass.
part I hate about podcasting. Look at their faces. I'm just kidding. You could buy a kingdom with this thing. Don't lose it. All right. Lobrak tumbles to the other side. Acrobatics, because you are on unsteady ground. You're dancing around top of a bone. Do you have assured skill?
I don't, but I got a 24.
That's fine. I'm just saying this because we were discussing precedents with Ryan about like when you could use it. You're just using skills to pop an eyeball. Yeah, you're middle combat, but off you
Yeah.
go. And anyway, right. Lobrak. Ace sticks the landing. He's near the other eyeball, which brings us to Stefan Oakhart, who has full action economy. Dude, 3 actions, maul in hand. What do you do?
I'm going to use 2 of my attack.
In Dwarven, it's your
Rolls.
last cameo. Come on. In character, come on. Hey, I make the cleric give me prayers for spells, so let's go.
By the bout. I don't even know what I'm doing right now.
Power of the Hawk Skull.
You put me on the spot. Now I can't do the accent.
Oh, Matt plays with us on Monday, and he plays 2 games. He plays Abomination Vaults, and he plays Outlaws of, and he never not breaks character. He's like Jay. He method acts the entire night, and now fine. Stefan, what do you want to do, buddy? Oh, you can swing for
I'm going
fun.
to use a power attack, so I'll use
Oh,
like 2 of my first and second step.
okay. Is there negatives? You got to take negatives for this?
No, it's if I want to make another attack, I have to go straight to the third one
Modifier, yeah.
modifier. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Take
straight to
2
the
actions.
-10.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
at par.
That's if I hit. That's if I hit damage, or that's for the damage. Sorry. But it adds an extra damage die, is what I'm trying to say.
Do you want to read it? We haven't
Power
seen this
attack.
in a while. Yeah, go ahead, read it for us. We like learning things.
It's counts as 2 attacks when calculating attack penalty. The strike hits, you deal an extra die of weapon damage. If you're at least 10th level, yeah, it increases.
Okay. Cool.
And quick question: do you have Furious Focus also?
No.
No. Okay.
Okay. So a single attack that counts as 2 actions to balance Miros's 2 actions that take a single attack will just keep you in the party forever. I like this. All right. 2 actions for a single attack. He winds up, swing, and deliver.
That is a crit.
Oh,
35.
God. Oh, my God. That's going to be a lot of dice.
Let's see the dice. 56 damage.
Nice.
Did you push like a power attack button to get the extra dice in there?
Yep.
Sweet. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds. That's so pretty. 11, a 3, a 10.
Damn,
Bonus
look at
dice,
those
4,
tens.
10,
Yeah.
10. 56. I've never seen a dwarf cut a guy in half with a hammer.
The hammer.
me smashing power.
Actually, that's not true. I've been
It's a
watching.
swath.
I've been watching Invincible lately, and there's a lot of that going on. People getting cut in half with bludgeoning weapons like fists. It's just done.
Let me show what my cousin taught me.
Have you guys seen Generation V, the college kids for the boys? Oh man, it's so
Not
brutal.
yet, but it looks pretty good.
One guy is schizophrenic, and when he gets upset, everyone turns into Muppets. So he goes ripping through a Muppet squad of SWAT team, and you see the Muppets. He's a Muppet, they're a Muppet. He's pulling Muppets apart, and then they turn back, and you see the actual FX of the dudes. It's real good. This is what
Yeah,
I'm
at
seeing
first I
now.
was like, oh, they're like skimping on the budget here using freaking Muppets. But then,
and then it's like, oh, it's so
and it
good.
actually shows all the gore, and you're like, oh, wow.
Oakart, you are certainly not skipping on the dwarven budget. Well done. He kills him outright, denying Lobrak a kill, which you'll probably have to answer for later. But one less priest to deal with.
And
That's it. You're done. You can zip line out. Thanks for coming. One action left. What do you want to do?
I don't think that costs 2 actions. It's just
Yeah, it does.
use-
It's a power. It costs the 2 actions to get the damage.
But I think that's just the step. But either way, I was just gonna perceive, like, do a perception check and be able to figure out what's going on because I just dropped in.
Oh, this counts as 2 actions when calculating your multiple attack penalty. So you actually do have to take a penalty up front. You unleash a particularly powerful attack that clobbers your foe but leaves you a bit unsteady. Make a melee strike. This counts as 2 attacks when calculating your multiple attack penalty. If the strike hits, you deal extra die of weapon damage. If you're at least 10th level, increase. Oh, see, it's in the wording. I could see that either way. I could see it going, okay, it's
Yeah,
one
I don't
strike.
think I don't think you have to roll at the minus. I think
No,
it
it
just
just-
pushes you past.
yeah,
the second
yeah.
attack's threshold.
I'll go with that.
Yeah,
We'll-
if I
we'll-
want to make a second attack, I can't go to my -5. I have to go to -2.
I think it was 10, yeah. Do you want to do that?
Well, he's
I may.
dead.
No, I mean move
But
as your
the-
second action and then take a third action as the strike at -10. Are you feeling lucky?
Yeah, might as well. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hit that nat 20. That'd
I
be
did.
the
I did
most
bring you in
brilliant
here
thing
loaded
ever.
with 1 hero point. So yeah,
What are you attacking?
he could
Just
take a
step
step
over and
Yeah.
and smack the priest or the.
Oh well, but the power attack is 2 actions.
But we just
'Cause
ruled
it's
that
got
it
the
is.
little
It's
symbol.
not. Oh,
Oh,
is
it
it?
does?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got a double symbol beside it. It just
Oh, it does. It does.
It just doesn't take a penalty when you make the attack.
Oh, you're right. I didn't notice that for some reason before.
And it counts as both. Well, we're just
Yeah.
reading the subtext where it says it counts as both. We're like, shit, he's getting off easy.
Yeah, I'll just move within attack range.
What?
Of,
It's not that I got it wrong. It's that evil, extra strict Matt Witt, future DM, also got it wrong. Got it wrong along with me. Ruled in favor. You're going soft, Matt. All right. So you have a single action left.
I look over and I see this thing in similar garb as the thing I just killed, and I say,
Yep.
"Yeah, you're next."
Oh, is that demoralize? Intimidation check to demoralize?
Sure.
Do it.
Sure. He doesn't even know that's a thing. He was just like, all right, yeah, cool.
Not 20. Let's go.
I'm not pushing the button. He just did it himself.
He took care of it himself.
He took care of it himself. Matt listens, unlike the rest of you guys, as soon as I air these, Matt listens to his own shows, and then he gets to hear all the ambient music and effects that I put in. A big fan.
So that's a 32 in total.
Oh, God. Let's look up. Demoralize.
It's versus will DC. Success, target becomes frightened 1. Critical success, target becomes frightened 2.
Yeah.
If it's to demoralize, I would assume.
No, he did say sure after we spoon-fed him the idea. I just thought you were role-playing. I was like,
You just witnessed me split his freaking
Yes, she did.
henchman in half.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
I looked over and said, you're next.
28 is the will DC, so it's not a crit, but I will become.
Was it
slightly
at 20? Doesn't that make it? Doesn't that automatically make it?
Oh,
a crit?
sorry.
Yeah, nat
I missed
20
the nat 20.
automatically makes it a
I'm
crit.
gotten so used to looking at just the number for the 10 over, 10 below. So I'm just going to make her frightened too. Give me 1 second here. If I don't do it out loud, then they'll be asking me, did I remember to do it later? Frightened 1. Frightened 2. Boop. Okay. Are you done, lad? That's the
Aye.
action. Thank you. Glug glug. What do you want to do? Get ready, Vicar. You're on deck.
Going to move up adjacent to her. Draw my great sword.
Yes.
And say, "All right, this is your last chance," and then attack her with it.
He says, wait, I surrender.
Does she really?
No, of course not. Come on, let's go.
You did ask the wrong character.
Not at full hit points, I don't. Try asking.
Rolled a
Well,
25.
He
which is a
steps
miss.
into a room. I have 100 hit points. They go surrender. And then at like -10, and they're swinging frantically, he turns his attention to like helping allies going, I nerf their attack. If you tried to like hit me with that surrender when I was down, because you can tell when I'm down, and when I start saying critically wounded, I'd start the, demanding surrender then. Star Wars, I heard that there's actually feats for that instead of just, annoyingly role playing at the beginning of a round. Anyway, glug glug. 25. You not have her targeted? Let's have a look. Pull it over.
I did.
Ta-da!
It was still a miss.
Okay.
It said miss.
I missed. I wasn't scrolling down enough. But my thing's kind of glitchy tonight. In case you guys haven't noticed, sorry. Glug glug. A jab and a miss. What do you want to do?
That's it.
That's it?
My 3.
Okay. Vicar Niles, you are up.
Sweet. I will stand
And
since I was prone.
thank you.
And I would like to move.
I'm removing the prone condition. Okay. Oh, look at him go. Jets through the door, goes right to the lip beside Glug Glug, and somebody told me I should target the bad guy. Okay.
Yep. And that's it. Oh, sorry. I guess I will drop my weapon. And I'm done.
Up, draw weapon, move, done. Okay.
Yep. Because it is spellcaster, so I'm not too worried about getting smacked. with a
There's the laser
reaction.
room, and there is the 8d6 laser.
Does spellcasting provoke in this? I can't remember.
Yes, it
not-
does.
Yeah, it does. If there's someone that can take an AOO that actually calls it out.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Okay. I already hit you guys with my fireball,
Mm-hmm.
and I've healed myself. What else have I got here? Huh. That could be fun. What's under me? Sorry, I'm just going to move the mini to see what's under me. Oh, that bridges the gap. Okay. Now, see, I really can't see myself stepping back to the dragon because the dragon takes up that space, and he's not my friend right now. So,
Come on, hit me.
oh yeah, I'm going to cast harm on one of you.
Well, that's not very nice.
Odd or even, Joe?
I will do I am feeling odd today. How's that?
Okay. Doug, as the other opponent, pick the dice. What side of dice shall I roll?
A D4.
A D4. Odd, I attack Vicar Niles. Even, I attack Glug Glug. Odd, I attack Vicar Niles.
Sweet.
I can't save you from yourself, Joe.
Fair enough. Oh man.
Oh, this is. I don't need to.
Could have healed yourself before going in there.
Yeah.
I have none left. So,
No potions?
You could have cast from the end of the room.
I don't have any left.
Down to the bitter end, fellas.
Yep. That's why I'm right up here.
I'll teach you to cast tastically retreat. Can I have a fortitude save, Niles?
Sure you can. Slowly getting there.
Tram.
I am using 2 actions.
Oh my god. I actually rolled high. 33.
Okay. Let's talk about me provoking with a spell in front of you.
Okay.
I don't think we did that.
I
Okay.
would love to attack her if I get the chance to do that, since she's also in range of me.
Yep. Well,
Yep.
I do not have a
Attack of opportunity.
attack of opportunity. So I know other people do, but I do not.
Yep.
So if a spellcaster is critically hit with an attack of opportunity, they lose their spell.
Okay. If not, they just take the damage.
If not, it just goes through.
Okay. Let's have it. Glug Glug.
I
Natural
rolled a
1.
critical miss.
I have a
A
name.
spellcaster. You are a
I
spellcaster, correct, Glug Glug?
Have a name. I shall draw a fumble card. A named combatant during a boss fight. It's the only time, like, when named combatants come out, named combatants, I use the crit cards. Named combatant boss fight, I use both crit and fumble. Melee. Decision paralysis. I would love to make an attack of opportunity if I'm allowed, he says, but he actually hesitated. You are slowed 1 until the end of your next turn.
No.
Oh, you lose an action. That's not bad. It's almost kind of like the generic fumble that we. kind of anticlimactic, but par for the course.
Now who's the one trick pony? Please don't go find another different fail card. No.
Card has been sitting on top of the pile collecting dust for a long time. I'll give you that at least. Okay, fortitude save, Vicar Niles. 6 save for half. So he does make a fort save. He gets half damage, but you still take the damage, sir.
Sure.
WAP 5d8 24. So you take 12, sir. And looks like good old Fancy Grounds is taking care of that for me. A single action left. I will take a 5-foot step further away from combatants, towards the skinny guy, away from the crazy dwarf. Best I can do along the edge.
She only
there.
needed to cast that as a 1 action.
As a 1 action? Oh, I want to get the extra. When you harm, can you not juice it?
So when you do the 2 action for harm, you get the increase, but it's only on healing undead, and it increases your range to 30 feet. Since she's doing damage, she just needs to do the 1 action touch range because Niles is next to her.
All right, well, that's fine. So I touch him, I provoke, and now I'm just going to move. 5, 10.
Now that provokes an AoE from Muros.
Actually, sorry, 5. I'm going to go back into the lava. I'm still provoking from Muros, but go ahead, Muros.
All right. Jump.
Well, if
hang on a
it's
second.
2 steps, it wouldn't provoke.
What, with 1 action?
2 actions.
Oh,
She
right,
could
step
do
each.
2
Step
step.
each. Yeah.
Step.
That's cheese, but yeah, it does work. Sorry, dude.
No.
She would. She's smart.
I'm smart enough to step into the lava
No.
that doesn't hurt me and hurts all of you just out of weapon range. That's smart, at least. I just couldn't get there.
Doesn't hurt me.
I'm fine. Lovely manicure. Anyway, that is Belmazog. Now it is Albric's turn.
Okay. I will get up. I will
Right in
Cast
one ends
haste
on
on
domicile.
myself.
Haste on yourself. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Removing prone condition. Large dragon.
Am I just talking to myself? Help me, damn it, and I will help you.
Anybody
now the trap.
understand what he said?
And
didn't follow
so that's the joke. I'm using the no one's
The only one who can
speaking.
speak
I
Draconic
swear
is
it's
in the room.
infernal.
Yeah, I was just like,
Well, it was
Well,
also speaking common.
Mike, also, you try
Yeah.
talking with a goblin boot in your mouth.
I think you said next stop.
oh no,
Rivendell?
the that would be funny. The giant skull and Lobrak go to Rivendell, and all the elves want to marry the handsome goblin who comes riding in on a dragon flaming skull. No, I'm talking about the dragon pinned to the altar, not the dragon skull, Ryan. But speaking of the dragon skull, with my eyeball that's left, I'm going to shoot the dude in front of me. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, that was denied an at 20.
Oh, my heart stopped for a second. That dice almost rolled on a 20.
Oh, look at these crappy ones and twos.
Oh
You're
man,
so
I
lucky
thought
to-
it meant me. I'm right in front of it too.
Hey, no, the guy that's really trying to rip my eyeball out. Hey, pew, pew, pew. You guys wanted ones. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe a 6.
Oh.
25 points on a possible 8d6. That's crap. 25 points of damage. Lobrak is heavily hurt, damaged, but still standing. And we are going to discuss this next time. Say goodnight, Oakheart.
Night, Lottie.